Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. Six, the electrifying new musical about the six wives of Henry VIII, will open at the Brooks Atkinson Theater on March 12th, and we drop by Queen's Yard at Hudson Yards to meet the company and the six queens.
Listen up, let me tell you a story that you think you heard before. You know our names and our fame and our faces. Know all about the glories and the disgraces. Welcome to the show, to the history mix. Switching up the flow as we add the prefix. Everybody knows that we used to be six wives, but now we're ex-wives.
So we are doing a modern retelling of King Henry VIII and his six wives. It is a 75-minute nonstop pop rock concert, and it's all told from the women's point of view, so you're getting to find out what actually happened to them.
It's my Broadway debut, so I'm super excited. In an original Broadway cast, in something that is so important right now, and I there are no words.
How the show itself came about was basically I applied to this thing with criteria of the kind of show I'd want to do, which is basically I had an all-female and non-binary cast to showcase our really cool, talented friends at uni. Something that played around with the form, something that used pop music because we loved pop music, and then something that had a famous subject matter because there's such a lot of shows at the Edinburgh Fringe. You want to bring people in with something they recognise. And then that was all kind of mulling over, and then I was in this poetry class and I was like, oh wait, the Six Wives, because that was something we'd spoken about. And then what if it's a pop concert, because then it can be short, snappy, have pop songs in, plays around with the form, blah, blah, blah. Lucy, what do you think? And she's like, yes, sounds great.
I think it's very universal. It can reach everyone. You know, the kids love the sparkles and the pizzazz, and then the adults get the jokes. And there's also some really dark, heavy, important themes as well that can speak to you.
Yeah, a huge blessing to see how it has impacted a lot of people, especially these young, beautiful girls who are trying to find their identity and in this world that's crazy. And now we have a time and a place to pave the way for them so they can come up in a strong world that says that they're beautiful and they can be who they are. Yeah.
It's such an amazing story to tell. The women are so strong, our cast is so incredible, and it really ended up speaking for itself, and each queen has got such an incredible musical choice and a different palette. It was a real joy to try and, like you say, make that move.
It's all really relatable and really inclusive. So I truly feel like there's no one that wouldn't enjoy this show, and you can't say that about many things. It's there's something for everybody, and it's very accessible.
And you get a cool history lesson at the same time.
Right. Yeah, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's you kind of don't even realize that was happening too.
Yeah.
When you have a family there, and there's the young teenage girls who are woo, and the mums who are woo, and the dads who are there oh, and then in the first 30 seconds when we make them laugh, and they're and they're I didn't expect to enjoy this show about women. It's my favorite thing. It's watching the dads laugh when they didn't expect to.
The dads are dancing on their feet.
Yeah, and at the end the dads are let's go again. It's so great.
What we can do with these amazing characters that Toby and Lucy have created is they're kind of outlines that are only filled when you get the specific performer in. And so just getting to sit back and watch sometimes and think, oh, I've actually got to note this, but I was so impressed by your performance that I just kind of got caught up in that. That's one of the most constantly thrilling experiences in the rehearsal room.
As an actor, resigned myself. I was okay, maybe I'll be on Broadway someday. I'm probably not going to go to the Tonys. I need to give myself a realistic vision. So now I think a lot of this still doesn't seem real because I'm well, wait, I feel this was not the part of
game plan.
Yes, it's crazy. It's very surreal.
You realize how much of a movement it is, and it's a global movement. You hear about stuff like that, but to be a part of it, and then you realize how impactful it is, and it's a privilege, honestly, to be a part of something so big.
My mom came to help me move to New York, and I brought her to the Billboard, and there's this video on my Instagram, and it was just her just watching and looking at this huge photo of us, losing her mind. So that was probably the highlight so far. Yeah, it was insane.
We're six